He thought it was just one day a birthday surprise for a lonely little girl, but the woman he hired to pretend to be his wife didn't just play the part, she changed everything. And when the truth came out, what she did next left everyone in tears. A quiet house, a lonely father. Daniel had spent the past 3 years learning to live in silence. No partner, no support, just him and his daughter, Lily. His wife passed away in an accident when Lily was only 3. Now at 6, she was growing more curious and lonely. One night, as Daniel tucked Lily into bed, she asked in the softest voice, "Daddy, can you invite Mommy to my birthday this year? I miss her." Daniel's heart shattered. He stayed up all night looking at old pictures. That's when he made a decision, one that seemed strange, even foolish. The Craigslist ad wife needed for one day. He didn't know what else to do. He posted an anonymous ad online, seeking a kind, warm woman to pretend to be my wife for my daughter's 7th birthday. One day only, no funny business, just make a little girl smile. He got dozens of replies, but one stood out. Her name was Sophie. No photo, just a line. "I know what it means to miss someone you love. I'd be honored to help." First meeting a natural fit. Sophie arrived in a modest dress, holding a gift wrapped in bright purple paper. Lily ran to her as if she had known her forever. That day, the 3 of them laughed, danced, played with balloons, and cut cake. Together, Lily whispered to her dad, "Mommy is so beautiful. I don't want her to leave." Daniel's eyes welled up, but Sophie stayed in character. Graceful, loving, gentle. The lie gets complicated after the party. Daniel thanked Sophie and offered to pay, but she refused. "It's not about money. I felt something today. Something I didn't know I missed." Over the next weeks, Sophie stopped by to visit Lily, sometimes with cookies, sometimes with a storybook. The visits became routine. Daniel found himself smiling more, laughing again, even cooking real meals, but the guilt grew too. He was lying to his daughter, and worse, he was falling for a woman he barely knew. The breaking point. The truth comes out one afternoon. Lily came home from school crying. Tommy said, "Mommy's not real, that she's a faker." "Is that true? Daddy, did you lie to me?" Daniel froze. Sophie, standing behind him, looked just as stunned. He knelt beside Lily and whispered, "Yes, I lied, but only because I didn't know how else to make you smile again. I'm sorry, baby." Sophie took Lily in her arms and said, "Sweetheart, I'm not your real mummy, but if you let me, I'd still like to love you, as me, just me." Sophie's secret, a story of her own. Later that night, Daniel asked Sophie why she responded to his ad. She looked down and shared her truth. "I lost my daughter 3 years ago. She was 6, hit by a drunk driver. I thought I'd never smile again, until I met Lily. For a moment, it felt like I could breathe again." Daniel held her hand. No words, just to people who had lost everything and somehow found something new. A real family is born over time. Sophie became more than a visitor. She became part of every school recital, every holiday, every bedtime story. Lily no longer called her the birthday lady. She called her Mom. And one morning a note appeared under Lily's pillow. "Thank you, Mummy, for choosing me." Sophie cried for the first time in years. And Daniel, he knew he hadn't hired a fake wife. He had unknowingly found the love they all needed. Sometimes, life gives us second chances in the strangest ways. A father's desperate attempt to bring joy to his daughter's heart led him to a woman with a broken heart of her own. And together they mended each other. What started as pretend, it became the most real thing they ever had. Because family isn't always about blood. Sometimes, it's about choosing love again and again. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below. What would you do for someone you love if it meant healing their heart and your own? Thank you for watching. Kindness echoes where love, compassion, and second chances come to life. We'll see you in the next story. Until then, keep spreading kindness.